What a night. Oh, what a night. Good morning. Yeah. Wow. I got in really late. And so here I am now. After golfing vinyl, I was like wide awake. I don't know why I didn't have any caffeine or anything. I was just like, and so my mind was telling me all sorts of things. It was saying, "Oh, this is cool. This is cool. Did you do this? You got to do this, and don't forget." And I'm like, "Yes, yes, yes, yes." So there we go. I got a patch that grows bigger than other. Anyway, hey, happy Wednesday. Yeah, happy Wednesday, um, everybody. Hope everybody's doing really well, and you got lots of cool rest last night. I got to charge my card reader. Hope to have some customers today, and most everybody uses a card, so I got to charge my card reader. Yeah, so here we go. Let's charge it up. Good morning, TC. How are thee? And I got so many emails to respond to, so looking forward to that. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Hey, good morning, Myra Elaine. Yeah. So I went to the vault and I pulled and pulled and pulled stuff that I have no idea what I have and what's going on. This is The Doors. I think it's their first record. It's mono. It looks rough. It's been cleaned, and I need to play it to see how it's going to sound. I doubt it's the one that is unedited, but hey, who knows? I really like this record a lot, of The Animals, and I got a feeling that this one's in poor condition. Yeah, same thing. I got to play it, see how it sounds. It's rough, but it's a hard record to find. I would be surprised if it played all the way through. However, with that said, it is a nice cover upgrade if somebody needs a, well, I just noticed it's got tape right there. It's white tape, like a medical tape or something. Yeah. But even still, it can be a cover upgrade for somebody. Not necessarily the best cover upgrade, but yeah. Ron Haggerty went live this morning as I was getting in here and feeding the child and things like that. So I tuned in and commented a little bit there. Sean, now spinning TV, was over there also, so I had a chance to say hi to Sean this morning. Hawaiian swing. You ain't got a thing if you ain't got that swing. Do it up, do it up, do it up, do it up. Okay. So this is phase 4 or 4 phase. You know what? I should learn how to properly. I should learn the proper way. Is it phase 4 or 4 phase? It's phase 4. Okay, it says it right here in the notes. Phase 4. Looking forward to December 19th. Me too. What's happening December 19th? Oh, good morning, Mike Sweeney. Oh, that's when the deadline is over with. I'm sorry, 16. So I was thinking I got to make my video. Yeah. Yeah. TC, did you get that white stuff yet? Good morning, Yolanda. I got your message this morning, but I got it too late. I'm sorry. So anyway, I missed it. Thank you though. At least I think that was you, Leon. It was still morning. It says made in England. It's not an English record. Yeah. This is interesting. Praise ye, Lord. Praise ye the Lord. It's crazy. Can't wait to give some stuff away, and I have more coming in. Keep an eye on Jingle Bell Jams, hopefully over the weekend. Oh, cool. So I'm sure you saw it also, TC, but Chris uploaded a video for your contest. So I got to watch Chris's video. I need to reach out to Chris, see if I can get him on Coffee and Vinyl or Cocktails and Vinyl. He said he was interested, so I just haven't followed through. The Lumens McGlohon Trio. I have no idea what it sounds like. Good morning, Stephen Snee. You're working. Well, great. Have fun at work, man. And I'm glad you're able to listen to us. Oh, look, here's another county record. This is 103, but this is probably an 80s pressing. And it's on Columbia. Yeah. Wow. So there we go. I think Steven said he's going to start. Is it Sunday evening, Eastern time, my time? 6 p.m. He's going to start a new live series with Matthew Street. Which Beach Boys album is that, TC? You never know if it showed up on one of my 20-minute record sales. Or not. I can't stand for sleeves to dog ear, folks, and so when I put them in the bags, I want to make sure it's going to be okay. There we go. Wilma Lee. 1979 LA. I don't know if I know that record. Let's see if I can get a visual on that. I'm expecting a FedEx package, 2 of them today. And I get concerned when it's raining and there's stuff. We're going to do a test tonight at 6 p.m. your time. Just a short one since I have a record. Since I have to record a Christmas episode of Ronnie Barnett's Boom 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 Room at 4 p.m. my time. 4, 5, 6, 7. It has good timing in the disco track, Here Comes the Night. Oh, I've got a single from that. Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that. So, Beach Boys. You know what? I think I have that record. LA. It's just sometimes groups that have so many records. Yeah. Is Brian involved in this record any? Oh. Here Comes the Night. I like the Pixies. Here Comes My Girl. Here Comes My Girl. Well, I think I'm going to start a contest when TC's contest ends. Um, um, and I think I finally decided which topic I'm going to go with first. So I might just go ahead and make the video and then just upload it after TC makes his announcement. This is so typical, folks. Limbo, wonderful song, wonderful dance. We've been to many parties and done the limbo. I've never done the limbo with fire. But you can tell that this is definitely a tourist record. There's a people who most likely live in the Caribbean somewhere, and they're at a party or something, maybe a hotel, and they're playing the song, and someone's already set up the limbo stick, so it can be raised and lowered, and then there's two tourists, two couples. I gotta sneeze. Two couples from the United States come down there for relaxation, entertainment, and a vacation, and they're doing the limbo. However, there you go. I like this album cover too, also, Stephen. So, this thing is filthy. Yeah. Well, it deserves to be cleaned and played to see if it'll work out. The jacket is split. So I gotta get a bag for this baby. And then I'll take it to Wake Forest. My intern's been doing a wonderful job cleaning records, so I'll have some more records for him to clean. Yeah. Oh, Stephen has the Beach Boys CD. That has 2 LPs on it. Yeah. Well, there you go. Very cool. Thank you, everybody, for joining me this morning. I tell you one thing. I had a wonderful 20-minute record sale last night. It was just so much fun, and I appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out with me. Am I still muted? No, I took myself off mute. Yeah, I had a blast. It was wonderful. It was for fun. Let's see what else we got here. I love it. Gene Watson. And so you don't know it till you flip it over, but he's standing in front of a bus station. And so most likely that's a little bus station cafe or coffee house or whatever. And in the back, he's saying goodbye. Now, is he leaving or she leaving? But it's a gold stamp promo right here. Ownership reserved by MCA Records. Sell is unlawful. There you go. You should post the directory of all the cool places you get CDs, Stephen. I have friends. I love good leads and for good purchases. Yeah. Hello, Nightly Poet. All right. There you go, Gene. I'm going to reach over here and grab some bags. I think Stephen lives in an area where there's lots of cool record shops. And I think Stephen, I don't know. I've heard Stephen talk about Amoeba, but there's been an Amoeba that closed. So I don't know if that was one closer to you, Stephen, or not. The crazy thing is I love those style of covers also, and that has always been an attraction for me, even when I was hitting the junk stores back in the 90s and 2000s, just looking for records for myself. I would be attracted by covers like that, and I would buy them no matter what condition they were. Um, got some bags, but what was I paying? A quarter, 50 cents, a dollar. So hey, I had fun. Yeah, yeah. I grew up in rural North Carolina, so seeing people dressed like this in the 80s was not unheard of at all, and would even go down. You know, I grew up around horses and cool things like that, and there was a little town called Benson, North Carolina, which is almost at the intersection of 40 and 95, and they would do something called Mule Days, where they would honor the tradition of how mules were important to the farm, mules and draft horses, and then of course people. There was rodeos and things like that associated with it. And of course, it became a time to have a big party, so there were street closings and things like that. I wish we had a big record store left up here. They're all gone. 5 Story Strawberries in downtown Crossing, the HMV at Harvard Square, the Tower Records at Mass Avenue, all are long gone. Wow. I know all the. I think I watched the documentary. The documentary sounded almost like a George Harrison record. All Things Must Pass. Yeah. And so I watched that. It was an interesting video. I never once stepped foot in the Tower Records, so I totally missed that. Most stores down here are in Sacramento. Um, most stores shut down here in Sacramento before COVID. We used to have a chain called Dimple, which was great. They closed last year, which left only 2 to 3, so 95% of my purchases are online. Wow. Amoeba is the best chain store ever, but they closed. San Francisco only go. Yeah, that's cool. I think people up in Canada like that. There's a record store they like. Um, I'll think of it later. We have some indies left, but Newberry Comics, which used to sell a lot of comics and music, but now they mostly sell pop culture stuff like Pops and Doctor Who and Walking Dead stuff. Interesting, TC. I agree. Absolutely. Starring the magic voices of the King sisters. Such a wonderful. I used to wonder if she was sitting on the stool, but she's just not as tall as her sister right here. Her sister right here's got the biggest, tallest hair, so she's closer to God. So anyway, this is on Spanorama. It's actually in very nice shape. Are the King sisters kind of like the Andrews sister? Well, it's Company Boy of Company 9. Were they like that? I don't know. Pardon me. Good morning, Joyce. Thanks for joining this morning. I hope you're doing well. I do want to name your kitty Joyce, but I'll stop. They've got to be. You may be thinking of a different King family. Hello, Nacho Victim. Oh. I do not know this record. Check this out, TC. Produced by TR Productions, Boston, Massachusetts. That's almost you. I don't know the proper term, but I'll read the first line on the back. Almost any Jewish melody is passed off today as catasitic music. So there you go. Boston's catasitic favorites. This one's factory seal. Never been opened. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Jennifer. About 20 of them. They used to do all the variety shows in the late 60s. And they even had their own show for one summer. Oh, 20, huh? That's a lot of kings. Pardon me. Never listened to this, folks. I have no idea what it is. Good morning, Joyce, Nacho, and Jennifer. Good morning, Nacho. The Big Apple. Keep on swinging, the Big Apple. Keep on swinging could be a reference to jazz. Oh my stars! Look at these cats. Looks like they just got off a Lullaby of Broadway. You're holding a copy of our very first album. It was recorded with borrowed money and borrowed time, but just shows how much we really wanted to make this record. Music of the swing era. So there we go, folks. The Big Apple. I love it. Good morning, Mara. Okay. There was a time that I did there was a time I researched this record, SPM, Showcase Productions Music, and I think it's what's the name of this? But it's one of those reference records where you can. It was expensive, and I was like, "There's no way." So it's like a library of sounds. There's a term for that. There was a term for that. You think the sisters are part of that big family, TC? And what do they sound like? Were they just kind of like variety music? Anyway, so this is number 172. Somebody wrote it right there. Or it could have been written right there from the factory. They could have used this same cover. But it's like library music, reference music, something music. I'll think of it later. So there we go. I found some shipper spacers. I made notes on them, so I'm going to have to use these, folks. I am out of these things. I'm cutting up cardboard boxes rather than taking them to the recycling, which is good. SPM. All right, give us a synopsis of SPM, TC. And TC, I found something in the vault last night, and I was like, TC is going to want this. He is going to want it. He would give up. I don't know. He would want this record. So, looking forward to getting that out and showing TC that. I love crazy stuff like that. What's it called? I can't remember, TC. So anyway, I got two shipper spacers I can use. Yeah. Okay. This is the Police, and I don't know why I had this back there. Ghost of the Machine. I could have sold this a long time ago, but at least I'm going to have some interesting things to put out. Oh, I know why. I need to listen to it. Yeah, it's black, so I'll put that on the pile to listen to today. Got a big pile. So hopefully I'll be able to listen to it and it'll play okay. If not, I have to put it in the dollar bin. Yeah. Thank you for coming out this morning. I appreciate it, folks. One of my favorite customers and YouTuber, Duchess Dockney, has posted a YouTube video, so I gotta check that out sometime today. She has wonderful music taste, and she's a very physically active person. So Grandpa Jones yodeling hits. So name one of Grandpa Jones' yodeling hits, folks. Just put it in the chat. Oh, that's cool, TC. Every time I see this, I just want to laugh. Not at him, but with him. That's just a crazy outfit. Yeah, so there we go. It's also used for like music beds and stuff like that. Oh, I used this for a gift certificate once before, and just because the record's in poor condition. So anyway, yeah, I'll put that to the side. Found a Connie Francis record. Sings Spanish, Latin American favorites. Yes, Grandpa was on Hee Haw, Hee Haw, Hee Haw. Connie looks great. Hee Haw, Hee Haw. Was he the storekeeper? I don't remember. But Connie looks great. You know what? I don't even remember Grandpa Jones's character on Hee Haw. It's been so long since I watched the Hee Haw episode. I think sometimes you were forced to watch them like on Saturday nights or Sunday afternoon when your parents would go visiting their friends, and you were like, here I am stuck at their friend's house, and they watched Hee Haw and they laughed and laughed and laughed. And yeah. Okay, I'll put this record right here to the side. This guy did lots of wonderful music. And good morning, Harry. Oh, the mysterious Thumb Down's Bandit has struck again. Well, I want to thank the Thumb Down Bandit for thinking about me every day and for coming here every day and giving me the thumbs down. I'm glad that I'm on your mind. So I hope you have wonderful, wonderful thoughts of me all day long as he walks in the door and shoots me. Yeah, so here we have this cat right here. It's a gatefold. And there it is. Turn upside down. There she is. So Paul's known for this one record where there's a girl on the cover with body paint. There she is right there. A record you would see a lot. But he's covering a lot of contemporary hits of the time. Good orchestra music, folks. Hey, Grandpa, what's for supper? Yes, which is a mouth-watering menu, and he always was part of the soap parody, the Culhanes, and was part of the Hee Haw Gospel Quartet, too. I think they said, what's for supper? And he gave them, like, pickled lizard toes with goose egg souffle. I don't know, something crazy. I just remember thinking, wow, that's very, very, very country. So, yeah, so Paul's really cool. However, this one will never play. It's broken. I can't even show you it's broken online, on camera. Can Can you see that it's broken? Dang, it's broken. Can't see it. What about that? Can you see? That'll show you. So I'm gonna excuse me, take this and toss it in the wind. So I have this beautiful cover that I'll put in the free bin. Okay. Love will keep us together. My Halloween costume was Minnie Pearl. Gotta get back to work, Adam. Just popped in to say, what's up, everybody? Thank you, Harry. Be safe out there, okay? We want you here tomorrow. We want you here next week, and we want you here when it's over with. Yeah. Love will keep us together. Think of me, babe, whenever. I can honestly say I've never listened to this record. I've heard the song Love Will Keep Us Together. Also see a song on here called I Write the Songs That Makes the Whole World Sing. I write the songs of love and special things. Those puppies. Yeah, I'm sure it's a wonderful record. She was a wonderful vocalist, and he was a wonderful keyboard player and arranger, and he was involved in many things. There we go. Oh, that's awesome, Stephen. That's a proud thing to be, Stephen. It's a super proud thing to be the only person in the world that has that CD box set. I'm sure it's wonderful. Absolutely. I should be jotting down prices of these as I go along, so I'll be like, I'll have to look at them again later. There we go. Got that one priced. This one has the two little holes right here that was stapled. They're very narrow. I remember laughing my head off when Tom Servo referred to the painting on the wall and the Screaming Skull by Van Gogh, Howdy, because the portrait looked like Minnie Pearl. MST 3K. I gotta get brushed up on Tom Servo. Yeah, very cool. Oh, someone I follow on YouTube that they live in a scamp travel trailer in Colorado. They live on the free lands, government land, and they have to move I think it's every 14 days. They have to move to another location. Hello, squirrel. But they just posted a video that's snow, but they're living out there off the grid, and it's interesting to watch their lifestyle. It is. Okay. I'm going to get a little organized here, but we're going to make it happen, folks. I am overtaken with records, by records. Believe it or not, folks. Believe it or not, I got records. I got records and records and records. I'm really low on Peter, Paul, and Mary. And I'm still low. That one's a freebie. I should have had this one for the wall. So John Fitzgerald Kennedy, a memorial tribute. Oh, Mystery Science Theater 3000. Yeah. So this is a freebie, but I'm going to put it on the wall with the political stuff. If someone grabs and they want to buy it, what's the price of this? They can just have it. Yeah. But this will go on the wall. I decided not to take my political wall down, and it's just basically all the records that have a political reference. I decided not to take that down until the day after inauguration. Yeah, leave it up there for a little while longer. Takes about an hour to switch out records on the wall anyway. Peter Nero, if ever I would leave you. It's in great condition. Needs a bath, but somebody else can bath it. I think when Myra came on Coffee and Vinyl, when she won the prize package, that she was wearing a hat that referenced Minnie Pearl. Yeah. I'm glad that there's more of a interest in some of the things I sell now, like some of the orchestra and instrumental stuff and 101 strings and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't even know the name Tom Servo, but that's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, look, the best of Peter, Paul, and Mary. Oh, boy. I know Blowing in the Wind. I know Leaving on a Jet Plane. I know Puff the Maggot Dragon. If I Had a Hammer, I know that one. Here's a song called Lemon Tree. In Wake Forest, we have a little restaurant called Lemon Tree. They have sandwiches and salads and cool things like that. We do a lot of Instagram liking of each other and sharing things. I'm going to sneak over there one day and meet them. But here's a song called I Dig Rock and Roll. I'm going to have to check that out. It's a gatefold. This one has a staple in it, folks. It still has a staple in it. It's right there on the corner. So if you ever see a record that has a staple in it, or see a record that has two little holes there, it's not a snake bite, but it's just where the staple was. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and take it out. I don't want anybody to get hurt. But I've actually had records that actually had the label, the price sticker and the staple still in it. Hey, good morning, Donald. Stu Ball's not on here. I'll double check that. But I remember there was a group called CP&L. They did a cover of Stu Ball, and that's the first time I ever heard Stu Ball. Then I later learned that it was Peter, Paul, and Mary. CP&L was the name of the people. Carol and somebody, but we had an electrical company that they provided us electricity. They were called Carolina Power and Light, so everybody called them CP&L. So it was kind of funny that these girls, I think they were all girls, did this little thing where they bill themselves as CP&L. So it's like one of those things. CP&L is playing at the coffee shop, or CP&L is playing here, or Unitarian Church. Did anybody have a Unitarian church in their town growing up? Unitarian churches, they were not afraid to bring in punk rock bands. So cool things like that. I'll take this to Wake Forest and let my intern wash it. But yeah, we need more Peter, Paul, and Mary here. I don't think I have any. I think I have Peter, and I think I have one or two of the solo records. Yeah. So Donald's north of me. Donald, is it snowing up there yet? I sold one of these. Someone asked for it, and I sold it. It took me time to find it, and I actually found the DVD from the Edward McKay movie, and I'm going to watch this movie one day, folks. But I really like this as the cover. I wish I had been the cover for the record, but I don't know the movie, so I can't think. This is what TC's house is going to look like in a few hours. 24 hours from now, we'll say, TC, how's your house? It'll be like this. Yeah. My dad had a couple of Peter, Paul, and Mary records. And Stu Ball was my favorite song. Old Stu Ball was a racehorse. All right, Dr. Zavogio. I need to watch the movie. It's raining now, no snow yet. My mom would say, hush your mouth. We don't want snow. But darn, folks, it had the original inner sleeve in here. And then someone put this in there, which is an RCA Victor inner sleeve. So I'm going to take it out of the RCA inner sleeve, and I'm going to put it in the proper sleeve. There we go. Which I've always liked this sleeve. Looks so psychedelic. I live in an apartment building. I don't have to worry about that stuff. The building takes care of it all. Hee hee. That's awesome, TC. So RecordKrate is in the summertime. We have shade out there. That's where my door is. That's where the parking lot is. And in the wintertime, I don't have any sunshine. So if it snows or ices, I'm in trouble. And then, so here's a parking lot. You have to go down to get to my sidewalk. It's a slope. It's not steps. And then you get down the sidewalk. And then there's 2 big steps to get down to the patio. So I'm in a mess when it snows and sleets. Yeah. Good morning, Pearl. Good morning, everyone. You all get up way early for me. Yeah. I think we live in different time zones, don't we, Pearl? I'm on East Coast, so it's 9:20 now. Yeah. Hey, this is a good find. Yeah. This is Heart. It has Barracuda. It's called Little Queen. At least I can do one price point while I'm working here. Yeah. Pearl, are you expecting snow today? Tomorrow? I still would hope TC puts a camera in the window so I can experience it also. Our price, F. I'm sure they had a lot of people come up and say, doesn't that mean free? So this was at a store called J.M. Fields. Manufactured list price is $5.98, which means they probably put $2.98 on it. Yeah. Without You. Theme from Godfather. It needs a bath, but I think it's going to be okay. Nope, it's not. It's going in the dollar bin. But here's the cool thing, folks. It's probably going to go in the free bin. I'm going to harvest an inner sleeve. And I'm going to sneak over here and see if I can get the sticker. I got it. So I'll put that over here in my little box of stickers. Yeah. I do need to make some more mystery boxes today. And offer those for sale. Okay. I only got a few more. I'm going to get through it. Oh, we got plenty of time. Stephen Bishop, Careless. What was he most known for? I'm sure he probably had 76. I'm sure he probably had a song or two that was on the radio. Lee Ritenour's on here. Art Garfunkel's on here. Eric Clapton's on here. Shaka Khan is on here. On and on. On and on. Da, da, da. Andrew Gold is on here. Man, this record's full of cool people. Oh yeah, Victor Feldman, Max Bennett, Larry Carlton. It's just full of all sorts of good people. Save it for a rainy day. I've heard that in the theme from Tootsie. Yeah. On and on. Save it. Well, today's the rainy day, folks. If you're saving it, today is the day. Lonely Boy. Lonely Boy. I love Lonely Boy. I know that Andrew Gold did that. Did Stephen Bishop also cover it? I love me some Andrew Gold. Oh, what a long. That'd be a good song for Richard Dalton or Dickie Dalton or whatever his Van Halen, Paul McCartney name is now. That would be a good song for him to sing. I like to hear Richard sing. So this has On and On. It also has Save It for a Rainy Day. It also has Rock and Roll Slave. I don't know that song. That's awesome. I'm going to do my best tonight, folks, to have another 20-minute record. Look here, folks. Another Stephen Bishop record. What's it called? B-I-S-H. Bish. Lee Ritenour did a different album with Dan Fogelberg, Twin Sons of Different Mother. I had it though. I love that live Dan Fogelberg record. I like listening to Dan Fogelberg, and I really do. TC, one of the questions he asked is like, what's the one song that, was it TC or another contest that's floating around? The first song you listen to in the Christmas season or the December holiday seasons? For me, it would be Met My Old Lover in the Grocery Store. I think it's called Same Old Lang Syne or something like that. I love that song, folks. And the snow turned into rain. Mm-hmm. I love that song. Okay, if I only had a brain. Let's see what songs are on here. None of the titles that you guys mentioned in chat. I really need to listen to Steve Bishop. I never sit down and played a full record of his. If I Only Had a Brain was from the MGM motion picture, The Wizard of Oz. That might be cool. Let's see if I can see some of the players on here. Okay, here we go. Chaka Khan, Art Garfunkel, Natalie Cole, Mike McDonald, David Hungate, Bill Payne, Ray Parker. I like Ray Parker. He's very talented. And Tom Scott. And of course, my favorite pandemic YouTuber, Leland Schuyler. Yeah. Another Lang song. It's not a Christmas song. It's a New Year's Eve song. You're right. I like listening to it in December, though, TC. I like listening to it year round. So there we go. Oh, let's check the vinyl. And My Old Lover in the Grocery Store. I'm going to listen to that today. I'm going to listen to it nonstop, folks. Yes, I am. I'm going to play it 42 times in a row. I'm going to put it on iTunes, and I'm going to create a folder. And in that one folder, I'm going to hit shuffle. I'm going to hit repeat. So there we go. Unfortunately, he has to go in the free bin based on condition. The Voice of Ireland. Ruby Murray. Ruby's a girl. Oh, Ruby. Don't take your love to town. Oh, my stars. Folks, this record's broken. Holy smoke. This is awesome. This is the new model. It's like it takes up half the space in your library. It's called the fold-in record. All you have to do is just open it up and put it on your turntable like that. When you finish, you just fold it up and put it back in your shelf. And then if you need to slice some pizza, all you have to do is do like that. Or if you need to chop some onions, chop. So yeah, it's the latest marketing thing, folks. I mean, you want to get one before Ronco gets hold of it and just blast it all over the television station. I would say, gee, that's a very good one. Good morning, Kurt. Do you know what Ray Parker Jr.'s first big gig was? It wasn't radio. I read it. If you say the answer, I'll be like, oh, yeah, I remember that now. I think he was a session player, and I think he played guitar for somebody. So go ahead, TC, enlighten us. Enlighten us. So anyway, this came with a cool this. This was your Wikipedia of the day, folks. Your internet discography of the day. It showed the cool bands, artists, and which records they had out. And there's that building that Marion went to, and her husband was an executive for Capitol Records. Yeah. I don't want to recycle this, folks, but oh, where's Ann? She likes to take stuff like this and does mixed media. He was a guitarist for Rhythm Heritage who had the #1 hit in '76 with the theme slot. Oh, yeah. I think Ray Parker is so talented. Ray Parker Jr. And did he really still I Want a New Drug? I don't know. Anyway, The Voice of Ireland. I'll put this in the free bin. I think I told everybody that I've been watching Cheers. I've never watched it before, so I've watched like 5 episodes. My idea of watching television or watching a movie like that or something like that is I take my phone and I turn it on. I listen to it, and wherever I'm working, I just kind of leave the phone and kind of glance over and listen to it. Cheers is almost one of those things. Is one of those things where you can just pretty much listen to it and be up to date. The great old time radio stars. Bing Crosby, Rudy Valentine, Kate Smith, Jimmy Durante, Gene Austin, Arthur Godfrey, Buddy Clark, the Boswell sisters, Cliff Edwards, Ethel Merman. I don't know how she sounds. She's got a disco record, which I think I have. Yeah, unfortunately, this has to go in the free bin. Sorry. And I say so, W.C. Fields. I like the cover. It's very psychedelic. It's a gatefold. My little chickadee. They never leave the bar. They're funny. I was never attracted to that TV show. And I got the $1.99 a month Hulu special on Black Friday. And it just kind of, I was like, okay, what TV shows are here that I've never seen? And that was one of them. Yeah. Yeah. So that was cool. Do not bring up Ethel Merman's disco album. Okay. I will not bring up Ethel Merman's disco album. Decca Stereo. I'm allergic to this. Ethel Merman had this funky record that I like to listen to. How about that? This is in beautiful condition, folks. It sure is. Well, near beautiful. And it has the proper inner sleeve. It says it's got a free pop poster inside. I would love to know what that pop poster was. It's not here now. But the gatefold, you open it up and it says you can, additional posters available. Could you imagine having in addition to the enclosed poster, you could also like to own one of your other or both of the famous poses of W.C. Fields shown below. Please send a check or money order for $1 for each poster, plus 25 cents to cover postage and handling. Allow at least 10 days for shipping. I love disco, but that album by Abomination. So this is what? Could you imagine having this in your bedroom growing up? Crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and price this. I need a disco-free safe place. Just don't think of it as disco. Just thinking about it as funk, danceable funk. That's what I do. Even though I said disco, I'm sorry. Melissa Manchester. You ever notice that records get dust at the top? Oh, there we go. Melissa Manchester. Her hair is almost perfect. Her makeup is almost perfect. Her kimono is almost perfect. I don't recognize any song on here at all. Was she the one that don't cry out loud? Or was that Judy Collins? Or was that, I don't know. What's Melissa Manchester known for, folks? I'm sure I'll be like, oh, yeah. So the front, her hair is perfect, folks. In the back, this is really how it is. Very cool and free and like that. But she's got to be known for something. This would be cool on a t-shirt. People say, who's that on your shirt? Well, it's Melissa Manchester, of course. Have you been living under a rock for the last 300 years? So, yeah. She plays piano. James Newton Howard. Yeah. I think that album has Midnight Blue on it. Oh, Don't Cry Out Loud was her. Midnight Blue. Midnight Blue. Very cool. Oh, wow. Melissa is awesome. Except for this one. It's a roller coaster. Say what? Of record. Yeah. Yay. Midnight Blue. It does have Midnight Blue. Sometimes when I'm working and there's nobody here, I'll just pull up a YouTube channel and say Melissa Manchester, and then I'll find a playlist and I'll just let her play while I'm working, or whoever the artist is, and that way I can listen to it, unless it's on my iTunes. Yeah, so there we go, folks. Hey, we did it. I got more records to go through, folks. More and more and more. Just like Billy Idol. More. And so there we go. Today's Wednesday. Hope everybody's really safe. If you're in an area where you're going to get snow or inclement weather, be careful. Hope you have everything, all your emergency backups and all your battery-powered radios and things like that, because you can't live without music. Yeah, so thank you so much. I'm going to start my day in a different way. So, yeah. And so TC, we're going to need every 15-minute reports on what's happening with the snow. TC, is there a live webcam in your area, like downtown at the city park, or that you could send me a link to so I could keep an eye on the snow in your area? And anybody else? Yes, he did. Well, he kind of did. I would like to follow the snowstorm, and yeah, but that would be really cool. I would like to do that. Anyway, thank you, folks. Namaste. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to be back tonight for a 20-minute record sell, and yes, and I'm going to try to pull some things together. I'm still looking for that one record, TC. I have no idea where it is, but it's in a safe place. And I'm going to find that one record. And if you were to judge these videos based upon the content, I think it would push me very high with this one record. I just posted a video on I just posted a video on my Facebook page of Mervin singing disco. Holy smoke. Let's go check this out. I can't play it, but at least I can get over there and check it out. Let's see. We're looking for Facebook, please. Facebook, please. I think we're friends. Interesting term we have with Facebook. Friends. I want to check it out. Hey now, stay away, Steven, stay away, TC. Don't get me in the middle of this fight. I'm just listening to some funk music that this lady sings, and it's very danceable. How about that? Okay, search Facebook, please. The night I got to boogie on the disco. Oh, darn. It's not coming up quick. I don't like Facebook. I really don't. SCHNEE. Oh yeah, SCH. NEE. Is that it? Did I spell it right? Oh, gosh. Oh. You did do it, and I commented how I love that record. You do deserve credit. But that's the reason when I saw the name Edith, I was like, ah, I had to chime in that respect. Oh, there you are. There it is. I woke up this morning with a hankering to hear at the Merman, but also want to listen to disco. Boy, I've got a treat for you. That's crazy. Kid Creole and the Coconuts had a Christmas song? Oh boy. Talking around the Christmas tree. The Julie Garland show? Complete with original commercials? Um, wow. Anyway, sorry to divert my attention. So TC, that's my favorite turkey you had was Ethel Merman. So I think it was. Yeah, so there we go. Anyway, folks, thank you so much. I'm going to take off. I'm going to take off to the Great White North. Speaking of Great White North, has anybody seen Carson lately? Is he still with us? Did he lose his internet privileges? Was his computer taken away from him? I don't know. Did he change his name? And hey, Carson, if you're listening, hey. All right, see you guys later. Rock and roll. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.